Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 17 of Lucifer, entitled Let Pinhead Sing. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. There will be links in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Let the Pinhead Sing reminds me a whole lot of Hellraiser, which also reminds me that a bunch of people are pissed that Pinhead in the new stuff is a woman, despite the fact that the original Pinhead was technically a woman. And at the end of the day, who gives a shit? Pinhead's dope. And Chatterbox, I think was his name, the dude with his teeth all out, biting and shit. Yeah. Anyways, last episode was all about Abel. Really, Abel getting brought back from hell into a young girl's body. And at the end of the episode, you have the kind of like cheeky moment where it's Lieutenant Smallville Kane is saying, like, hey, as long as Abel's alive, we have a good chance. Then Abel walks out and gets fucking splattered by an ambulance. That's really all the last episode was, which is Abel shenanigans, being hella horny, out in the world, and then getting hit by a fucking vehicle in the middle of the street. And that leads us here. So anyways, enough rambling. We're going to put Jerry behind the scenes, and let's watch Episode 17, Pinhead. Very loud music to start off. What, so you think you can dance? Damn, somebody shot with a motherfucking RPG. What the fuck?
Oh God, Jill?
And Jill just got blasted with the fucking Dudley Boy rocket. Oh, Jill got blown to smithereens.
Somebody help!
God, dog, son. My throat ain't in the condition to be fucking screaming and yelling, bro. Almost had a coughing attack.
I've decided to take myself out of the spotlight.
That's what Jill should have did. Now, that artist sounded super familiar, and I can't even think of the song that I know that voice from. Like, I have the cadence of it, but I can't think of any of the words. So for something like at a party, hanging out by like a refrigerator. Yeah. And it's like not her type of people. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's not important. Do you remember the first season of America's Best Dance Crew, the ABDC, hosted by Randy Jackson? Bro, that shit was so fire. With the Jabberwockies winning the first season. Flame. That's what that reminded me of, even though it was a performance, something completely different. But still, reminded me of that first season of America's Best Dance Crew. I think that was the name of it. And I remember that, dude, I had a couple teams, but everybody was going for the Jabberwockies. And they won that shit, and they've been famous since that shit. And deservingly. Even Shaquille O'Neal, the big Shaq Diesel, the big Aristotle, the big Shaqtus, Superman himself. Even him. Yeah, was a Jabberwocky at one point. Hell yeah, back to the show.
My father, get off his radar for a bit, you know, mellow out.
Is that really what you want to do, Brother Bear? Ooh, look what song it is. Close my eyes, only for a moment, and a moment's gone.
What do you want, Lopez?
Hey, Lieutenant Smallville, you got the guitar portion down, brother, but you like me on the vocals. It's gonna take some work.
I'll perk you right up. Like, maybe now would
Ooh,
be a
let's go ahead
good time.
and let's take a compliment out.
Pierce has nice arms. Well, agreed. You sure do. The lieutenant has really great arms.
Well,
Right again.
everybody's right about his arms.
Pierce
Everybody's down bad.
is wicked smart.
That's not what they
so
said.
Funny, generous, and amazing.
They said something about that brother's biceps and
Now, that is
triceps.
a compliment. Next level, bro, Wallow.
It really is. But shout out Ella for even going through that trouble of getting people to write something down. You need somebody like that. That's a GOAT right there. That's much appreciated. Go around your whole office to get people to cheer you up. That's dedication.
I mean, Dan, if anyone knows what it feels like to be in the crapper, it's you.
Thank you.
No, what I mean is you can relate, okay? But when you're down, you always pull yourself back up. You are positive dude numero uno.
That's right, Dan. But he don't have his pudding to cheer anybody up anymore, so
guess
he
I
really
can try.
can't, you know.
Good luck. You got this.
Dust in the wind. Where you going, brother? I would love to do the annoying first and last bit of that, bro,
So
but
you're Azara's bodyguard, are you?
I can't yet.
Now,
We're
who's had an
working back
interest
to
in
it.
the personal protection business, Rob?
Bob.
Bob, right. Is
That's
that
Big
short
Bob
Rob?
right there, brother.
No.
Better put some respect on his name.
My list of favorite people, Bob might just be at the top.
Really?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, that made Bob happy a little
We
bit.
should go upstairs.
He had a little smirk. Yeah, it made him feel good. That just looks like pumpkin juice, bro. It don't even look like coffee. That's what they're going for. They don't even look tasty, to be honest. Yuck.
Media. So many obsessed crazies.
Love you, Cece. She makes a mean turmeric smoothie.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Wait,
That,
speaking of, hope Azara dies a horrible, painful death.
Yes.
so it's not going to be this person.
Suppose it might be worth a glance.
Good switcheroo to start with, but they'll flip back to somebody we've already seen. Probably the fucking assistant that's made her a turmeric smoothie. Is Dr. Linda Martin bringing Mace a motherfucking battle axe? Come on, hear her out. Remember when the shoe was on the other foot? I'm gonna leave your gift right here. It's a motherfucking war axe. Remember when she didn't want to talk to you and you was there to talk her down? Come on now. Y'all are better than this. Poor I made a deal.
Excuse me.
I always knew Cher was a feisty one.
I'm Donovan McCann, Patrick's lawyer. So,
Not him
Why is
calling
it
her
that-
shit.
An attempt on Azara's life last night.
It does look kind of similar.
Say what?
We know that you still had the backstage security pass, which means access and motive.
Yes, cold-blooded retaliation for your recent firing.
Firing. That's bananas.
So you're saying you
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
didn't try to take Azara?
sad.
Azara
I
was
like
more
them. You are my life. I would do anything to meet you. Literally anything. Azara girl _ 2501. Azara, I want to live in your spleen. Let me in. That's fucking aggressive. Azara, I swear you're my favorite person ever. Pop quiz. What's Azara's favorite fruit? A, banana. B, apple. Why didn't you put A, apple, B, banana? I'm just saying, like, make things easier on yourself. C, watermelon. D, mango. Or E, strawberry. I'm going to go with mango. D, lock it in. Even though you should always pick C on a quiz, but still.
world's greatest forensic scientist?
Oh my goodness, look at
so
that.
Sweet. Wait, did I miss my birthday?
No.
Every day's a celebration when you're around, darling.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, he caught the kiss and put it in his jacket pocket.
I can't wait for our love to be real.
You and I are soulmates. You don't know it yet, but you will come to see it. Come to visit my town. We will throw a giant party for you. Everyone loves you here, Zara. I can't wait for our love to be real. I will make you feel the same way. Zara's my favorite. Have you seen her in public? This is like, there's really people out here like this for celebrities, man. It can get dangerous.
So you're focusing on other people. You're keeping your distance as a way of protecting yourself. And you
Yep.
know what, Lucifer? That's cool. If you need to reverse Oprah me just to feel less afraid, then by all means, knock yourself out.
Chloe just read you like a fucking
Realised I've been
book in your
attacked by
Riddler
outfit
suit.
lately. Why not spread the love? I mean, everyone deserves a little Lucifer.
How generous of you.
Thank you very much. After me.
Wow, that was actually really good.
Benny Parker, LAPD.
But Lucifer just read, Chloe just read him like a book. You got scared from the bomb threat, yada yada. I see what you're doing. It's okay. Really wholesome, actually. Bless her.
Seems I'm not the only one ignoring you.
Also, does Lucifer only wear his eyeliner when he's at Lux? Or what? Because, like, it comes and goes. Benny gone, bro. He took him some of them, forever
A dead end.
sleep Mentos. I could have came up with something more clever than that, bro. My brain ain't here.
Janitor.
Oh, hey, Mr. Janitor, buddy.
should
Look,
cheer
here's
you
a
up.
bobblehead. I don't know where you're going to put it
I
when you're in the
think
middle
you'll
of
be very proud.
shopping, but, you know.
I forced myself to speak to a coworker who has terrible breath.
I do want to see what her what her journal says.
That should cheer you up.
She forced herself to speak to her coworker who has terrible blah. But she hasn't said that yet.
I think you'll be very proud. I forced myself to speak to a coworker who has terrible breath.
So Dr. Linda Martin is a psychic and a fortune teller.
Loaded. So, Benny is not our killer. He's our first murder.
First one, bro. They took out Benny and then
was staged before the attack at the bowl.
poor
A frame
Benny.
job to cover up the real killer's tracks, which means
How come every show's always killing somebody named Benny, bro? Leave the Bennies alone.
Everything's coming up, Dan.
Roll credits back to everything's coming up. Lucifer back in season 2? Season 1? Season 2. Yeah. Season 2, episode 1.
No, seriously, man, I'm happy. You know, I'm ready to start dating. Hell, you and I are even friends.
Oh, too soon.
Every time there's an issue, I'd still be doing bar mitzvahs.
Also, you'd be under a rock. Most unpleasant.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fun. But under rocks, pressures turn into diamonds, so...
I say we let Pinhead sing. I mean, after all, some people are just...
Roll credits! Man, that wasn't as cool of a moment I thought. I didn't even think about it with the pins and what the fuck ever. Oh, somebody had a pop shot, pop shot.
Detective, what are you doing? This is... No time for heroics. Not that I care.
Chloe, without hesitation, covered up her body, bro. You didn't cover up her face or her legs, but you definitely covered up the midsection and the lungs and the heart.
Get you something, some tea, more face needles, perhaps? Right.
Revoked. And
You said duties.
now, the thing is, though, with the penthouses, anybody and their mother could just walk up to Lucifer's room. So there's also that.
Of course, whatever you need. Right, chaps, why don't you, wait downstairs.
Oh, his best friend
Thank you,
Bob, bro.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
Oh,
Bob.
come on, bro. Get Bobby's name right.
Now,
You motherfucker, help me.
please tell me, how can I better focus my attention on you?
Maybe you can make yourself useful unless that's just a prop.
Prop, please. Mozart, Liberace, Elton.
Who?
What?
All the greats were my pupils, but none as bright as you, of course.
She just said who to those names? Damn kids, bro.
See.
Throw her out the window.
La 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 la. Don't let it happen again.
I won't.
know what you're doing. Just
Do this.
Oh, there it is. Just waiting for it to spill over.
gotta be kidding me.
Oh, now you got
What kind of psycho would want a gun?
fucking loose juice blended shit. Oh, you ain't getting that out of that white suit, brother.
Chin on me.
No. He's
I
working.
always have sex the night before a show. It calms me.
You're not
Sorry, but
going
you'd have
to a
turn down
show.
with steel chains to have sex with you.
I'd be up for that.
No, what?
No steel chains. Oh my god. Hey.
I like it.
Oh my goodness. Somebody about to show up, huh?
Sex.
Order something.
Well, I'm afraid it's not that simple. Dad's all powerful.
Works in government.
Rules the
Yeah.
universe.
Freaking politicians.
I swear.
Well, if it helps, I know how you feel. After what happened at my show, it seems like everyone's trying to take the thing I care about the most.
What? Fresh turmeric?
Funny, but no. Music.
You know what? I love that Dan and Amenadiel are friends to the point where they hug when greeting each other. That makes me kind of happy. Good for them.
You.
There she is. When I say the assistant.
You were supposed to keep her safe.
You done shut up with the kniff.
No offense, darling, but you're the one with a knife.
What's with the knife, Cece? You're gonna hurt
And also,
someone.
this is middle of the day, bro. This shot outside, it's like 2 p.m. Y'all in here group boogieing at 2 p.m.?
Won't stop. Don't you see the danger you're in? No! I just wanted her to be safe.
I know you do.
Did Lucifer just almost try to take a bullet for that girl? Where'd the bullet go? Who took it?
Well, who's the heroic one now?
You got a knife in your brother, bro.
Why wouldn't I?
He don't even feel it, bro. Motherfucker just in him. That shit.
Don't pull out.
Yabba dabba doo. I don't know why that reminds me of Family Guy when they were fighting. And Brian's telling Stewie to like not panic. He's like, why would I panic? And he turns his head to the side. He's got a fucking piece of glass like out to here sticking from his forehead. It's so good.
my brother, the devil, can have that,
Maybe I can too.
That's a good point. That's a good point. At least he got a buttload of napkins. Come on. I want to see Smallville happy or dead. Whatever it is that makes him happy, you know? Maze done opened up her battle axe and broke it in half. All right.
I think I've made a horrible mistake.
Oof. The no regular love playing, and then him going directly to Dr. Linda Martin, working late hours and saying, I think I made a mistake. But also, man, isn't that kind of like fucked? Like, that's fucked, right? Like, Amenadiel talking to Pierce and saying, you know, hey, you know, my brother the devil can have that. And then Pierce saying, I can too. You immediately went with the same person that he has that with and went and tried to swindle, knowing that Chloe does have these emotions for you. You shut it down in the first place. Now you're taking her up on it. But it does make sense, though, because we are getting into some of these back-end episodes, right? Not 100% in the home stretch just yet, because you guys have told me that this season ends on episode 24, and 25 and 26 are just kind of extra episodes. So, you know, we still have a while to go, but still, man. Still. Come on. And it's just kind of like a little shitty move. And Maze is just in the midst of not being still cool with Dr. Linda Martin, like even taking her gift and breaking it. But I don't know what else Linda could even say in this situation. Like, dude, you know, you said the hoes before bros thing. She said, but I finally felt something for somebody. And even then, I still let him go because that's what our friendship means to us. So, like, she still chose the friendship over everything else. But I guess since the deed was done, Maze looks at it as like just a no can do, no fly zone, which kind of sucks on their part. But I think they'll come back around to each other eventually. I do want to see Kane happy, but I said whatever makes him happy. But if it's Chloe that makes him happy, bro, I don't want that. That's for Lucifer, bro. Kane, you gotta go figure something else out. And I guess Abel did actually die by getting hit by that thing. So maybe going to hell, that, was a one-time little trick. Yeah. Mark that out. Dan trying to become friends with people. Smallville kind of blowing him off there at the end was kind of rude, but it is Dan. And if you noticed, Ella wore that shirt the entire episode when she put it on. She did not take off that forensic shirt, not a single time. Lucifer not sleeping with Exara. I keep forgetting how to say that name. Not doing that. Good for him. I thought she got swindled the second he left. I thought somebody came in and kidnapped her, but she just went down there. She went to play a show, had their little duet. It was the assistant, so it wasn't the manager. I would have liked to have seen the manager be free, but then again, that's just extra time in a show like this you can't really waste. So it is what it is. So anyways, Lucifer and Chloe put themselves in the line of fire while protecting a superstar singer. Meanwhile, Charlotte plays Peacemaker. All right. Season 3, episode 17, entitled Let Pinhead Sing. Season 3, episode 18, entitled The Last Heartbreak. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.